These rare animals were lost to extinction until they were found again. Here are 10 tenacious critters that held on for dear life in some of the most remote crannies of the world. So invisible, we thought they were gone for good. Number 1. After 120 years, the New Guinea big-eared bat rises again. About 2 years ago, scientists working in the forests of Papua New Guinea spotted a small, strange bat, which didn't match any current records of microbats that lived in the area. In May, a bat expert confirmed that the animal was, in fact, a type of bitty bat last seen in 1890. Although the bat is quite rare, there is a silver lining. The confirmation means the mammal is no longer possibly extinct, as listed by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Number 2. The Cuban solenodon is still sniffing around after a long absence. The Cuban solenodon, a shrew-like mammal with venomous saliva, has been performing its Houdini act for centuries. It's been spotted only 37 times since discovered in Cuba in 1861, and in 1970 it was believed to be extinct. But zoologists successfully captured and released a solenodon named Alejandrito in 2003. All we can hope is that there are more and that they could have babies. Douglas Long, a biologist at the California Academy of Scientists, told the AP. Number 3. Missing for 65 million years, the coelacanth lives on under the sea. The first contact humans had with coelacanths were fossils, some of which were 65 million years old. That's back around the time when dinosaurs went extinct. But even 200-pound, 6-foot-long fishes have plenty of space to hide in the ocean. It wasn't until 1938 when a South African museum curator caught a coelacanth, which looked remarkably unchanged given its Cretaceous ancestry. Number 4. The Clarion night snake hid on a remote island for 80 years. The Clarion night snake is so rare, biologists had erased it from the scientific record, until the snake was rediscovered earlier this year. The serpent wasn't so easy to find either. Biologists traveled to a remote island off the coast of Mexico, along with a military escort to search for the night snake. Number 5. The Lord Howe stick insects survived under a single bush. The Lord Howe stick insects grow so large, they were once known as tree lobsters. But a giant size couldn't save the tropical bugs from hungry rats, which humans introduced to the insect's home island in the early 1900s. Thought extinct for almost 50 years, a handful of hardy survivors remained living under a single bush, clinging to life on a 225-foot-tall rocky outcropping that juts out of the sea. Number 6. It took half a century to find the ivory-billed woodpecker. Billed as the Holy Grail, or if you prefer, the Elvis of birdwatching, this rare woodpecker had eluded birders in the southern US for about 50 years. One of the largest woodpeckers in the world, a kayaker spotted the ivory bill in 2004. Through the 20th century, it's been every birder's fantasy to catch a glimpse of this bird, however remote the possibility. John Fitzpatrick, an ornithologist at Cornell University, told National Geographic. Number 7. 80 years later, biologists get a glimpse of one of the tiniest primates around. The teeny 2-ounce pygmy tarsier, which looks like a cross between a Furby and a friendly gremlin, hadn't been seen since the 1920s. But in 2008, the little primate was rediscovered in Indonesia, thanks to the work of scientists at Texas A&M University. As Sharon Guxidoyan, a Texas A&M professor, told National Geographic, there have been dozens of expeditions looking for them, all unsuccessful. I needed to go and try to see for myself if they were really there or if they were really extinct. Number 8. Stellar sea lion. Stellar sea lions make their home along the west coast of the United States and have long been the victims of man-made hazards within their habitat. The entire species was granted protection under the Endangered Species Act in 1990, before being divided into distinct population segments in 1997, as Western populations struggled while the Eastern population thrived. After such a momentous resurgence, the eastern population of stellar sea lions was delisted from the Endangered Species Act in 2013. Number 9. Gray wolf. It is estimated that more than 2 million gray wolves once roamed the United States before humans deemed them threatening, waging war on the species. On the brink of extinction and cornered in dense forests of the Great Lakes region, the species was finally afforded protection under the Endangered Species Act in 1974. In the 40 years that followed, the population has grown substantially, and gray wolves have been reintroduced into habitats they were previously plentiful. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Watch more.